I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We Stealing at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove. Rocking fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young.
So we're now in the home gym. I usually always open this door right here. First thing I always do is some sort of cardio or like high intensity work just to get blood flow going. I'm gonna just hop on the bikes and do some arm circles and then warm up on my deadlifts. It's funny because like I remember when I used to hop on this exercise bike about like 3 years ago. It's on like the hardest level now, and I remember like going for at least even a minute on this exercise bike, like my legs would like get real fatigued pretty much, but now it's like nothing. Sweet, so now we're gonna warm up with our deadlifts. Hey, I might chuck the lights on because Steve's lifting in the dark. There. Everyone's got that like one weight that they always like chuck their belt on. For me personally, it's when I get to 170 kgs, chuck my belt on. I don't know, it's the same with squat. It's not to do with like, I could do 170 beltless easy. So now that we're done deadlifts, which were a bit of a grind that last set, but I mean it wasn't all too bad. I do feel like my technique's getting better. Well, it looks better in the videos, but I mean it can really change when you go into the heavier weight. I guess we'll just see how it goes. So let's warm up with this bench. I personally reckon if I were to die, I'd likely be at the gym and most likely doing squats, because I mean deadlifts you could just obviously drop the weight. I mean yeah, you could have terrible form, you'd see signs of that prior. Generally with like the bench press, I usually always have the safeties. Squat, I feel like so much could go wrong with squat, even if you do have like the safety rest, which I usually do, but occasionally I forget, especially when I'm like really zoned in. Have like a heavy weight, like when you're going for like a PR, like weight you haven't even touched before. It does, it's hard to explain what it feels like. At least if it does happen, I'll be doing something I like, that I love to do, getting the mahi, doing those treats. It's been about 2 times I can recall where, well, one definitely like it could have ended so bad. Like one of them was when I was squatting and it was like the build up to nationals 2022. I was a 210 squat. My PB at the time was like something like 220ish, and I was doing 210. I did it for 4 reps, 2 sets, and then I was going to do my last 2 sets, I think for 2 reps or something. I remember I didn't use the safety bars because it was like close to comp, and I wanted to imitate or like replicate what comp would be like as much as possible. So then I got a spot. I asked this random bro for my last set to spot me on my last 2 sets. Obviously I didn't need him for like the 3rd to last set, but the last set, so my 4th set. With the squat, when you spot, you're supposed to lift them back upwards. He actually like lifted me forwards almost. I fell forward, but luckily I was on like the cage squat racks with these 2 pillars there, 2 pillars there, and then I fell forward, and then the bar hit obviously the side of the racks, and then the weight went back. Luckily, I don't think he got hurt, the spotters, because I kind of felt bad because I just asked him, like a random guy that was just minding his own business, so I kind of felt bad. That's why I've never actually posted a video. It's not really his fault. I should have, 1, asked for a spotter on either side, and 2, asked like people that knew what they were doing. The only thing I hurt was actually my wrist from when I fell forward, and then the bar went back. My wrist went real far back, and I was sore. And I remember at nationals it was sore. Like I remember going to the bathroom before every lift almost at nets, and I was just putting hot water on my wrist because it was so sore. But I still ended up winning nets. The only other time I can think of where it's been dodgy is when I was doing shoulder press, seated shoulder press, and I went there on the last rep. I missed the rack, and the bar went behind my head, and I thought like it was on the rack, but obviously it wasn't. And then I just lowered it, and it like caught my back of my hair. But like if I was sitting any forward, bro, the weight would have. It was like 90 kilos. The weight would have just smoked the top of my head, and that could have been bad. But not that it was RDLs. Afterwards I thought it was my weighted pull-up day, but it's like 9 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna have to do them. But when I do it, I'm gonna have to lower it as quiet as possible because I said I'd be done at 8:30. I need to record from the side because I feel like I'm doing more conventional. Well, I'll rewatch the video from here, but I feel like I'm doing more conventional rather than RDL. So we just finished up with bench, and I also finished my RDLs, and I've chucked my shirt on because, but I'm not trying to get munted up pretty much just above my shoulder blades. Okay, so my last exercise on the DBS is obviously squat. I've decided to switch belts onto my old belt because I was just getting pain in my like ribs over here, especially when I get to the bottom of the squat, and I think it was because the belt was like pressing against it quite hard. Just did like a hot bath, and then I've just been chilling on Shakti mat, some stretches, and then go to bed. So thank you all for watching, thank you for staying to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.